Being single for too long is very dangerous. Listen closely, because what people call dangerous is often just someone who has learned how to live without needing anyone. At first, being single feels temporary. You miss the connection, you miss the attention, you miss having someone to share things with. But as time passes, something shifts. You adapt. You build your own routine, you create your own peace, and slowly that missing feeling starts to disappear. Here's what hits different. When you've been single for a long time, you stop tolerating things you once excused. The late replies, the inconsistency, the half effort, the confusion, things that once felt normal now feel unacceptable because you've experienced what life feels like without stress.
Without emotional ups and downs, without constantly questioning where you stand. And peace becomes your new standard.
Another truth people don't talk about is this. You become very comfortable in your own space. Your time becomes yours. Your decisions become yours. Your emotions are no longer influenced by someone else's inconsistency. And that independence changes how you approach relationships, because now you're not looking for someone to complete you. You're deciding if someone deserves to be part of what you've already built. Here's the deeper part that hits even harder. The longer you stay single, the harder it becomes for someone to impress you. Not because you're difficult, but because your standards are clearer. You're not moved by words alone anymore.
You're not easily attached. You observe more, you trust slower, because you've had enough time to understand what actually matters.
Another thing that hits different is this. You start valuing your peace more than potential. Before, you might have stayed to see what it could become. Now you look at what it is, because you've learned that potential means nothing without consistent action.
So instead of holding on to hope, you respond to reality. And that makes you harder to keep, but easier to respect.
Here's what really makes it dangerous. You're no longer afraid of being alone. And when fear disappears, so does tolerance for anything that disturbs your peace. You don't beg, you don't chase, you don't try to convince people to treat you right. You simply observe and decide, quietly and completely. Another truth people rarely say out loud is this. When you've been single for too long, you don't fall in love easily anymore. Not because you can't, because you understand the weight of letting someone into your life. You know what it costs. Your time, your energy, your peace. So you don't give access lightly, and that patience makes your love more valuable. Here's the deeper truth. Being single for a long time doesn't make you hard to love. It makes you hard to play with, because you've already built a life you don't want to escape from. So anyone who enters it has to add something real, or they won't last. Kindly like and follow us for more deep, real-life relationship truths.